Welcome back to my channel, Gaming Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude, and today we are playing Project Cat, Paper Lily Prologue. Project Cat is a story-based puzzle game where each puzzle has multiple solutions and outcomes. Basically put, there's always another way of doing things, and that'll come into play for how they designed the game to be. So they wanted it to be something that has multiple choices, kind of like reading a choose your own adventure book. The game itself is relatively short, only standing at 45 minutes, assuming you're doing everything straight through to the end. Since I will be reading the lines for the game and showing you different parts, different endings, this will take longer than 45 minutes, and that's to be expected. Uh, Anyways, throughout, I will show you how to get all the achievements, and unfortunately, I did have another video created for this one, but in post-production, I found that the game volume severely what's the word I want to look for? Severely basically overtook my voice in it. So everything sounded more like a whisper than it did sound like a regular talking volume. Hopefully in this time around, and from testing, it's all come out just at the right level. But that means that I will do my best to stitch in the achievements as they pop up. And that means that there'll be a couple oddities through it. Either way, I will show you how to get everything and run you through this prologue. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. This is telling you how to move. Go ahead and open this gate. Press A to interact with the environment. There's a white flower on the ground. Press A to pick up items. Go ahead and pick that up. Take flower. Yep. Press hamburger button there to open menu and see your items. We're not going to do that. We can do it later. The building ahead seems locked somehow. To use an item, stand close and select it from the menu. Hamburger button. So, as you can see, there are vases with flowers. Go talk to the vase that does not have a flower. A big flower vase. Unlike the others, this one has no flower. And go ahead and put the flower in it. The flower sank into the water. Pity. You thought that would work. You should be more careful about the decisions you make. The solution may seem obvious, but there is always another way. You may not notice it right away, but your actions will have an impact sooner or later. You may not even remember what you did to cause it. Sadly, regret is always in the shadow of choice. Also, you know very well this isn't your home. So why do you mess with things that don't belong to you? You're not welcome here. Look, this is the result of your actions. The result of your expectations. Things are not always what they seem. What do you think? Does this still look like a flower to you? You're not prepared to deal with the truth, are you? I can't stop you from coming here. But if you're foolish enough to cross my path, I'll kill you myself. Such is the way of our world. And so after getting that first achievement there, there's no point in continuing on. So the only thing we're going to do is start a new game. This time around, we are going to do things a little bit different than last time. And that clue and context, of course, was given to us by that, let's call it demon, that spoke to us. So, as she said, or I shouldn't say she, as it said, there's always another way. There's a white flower on the ground. This time we're just going to avoid that entirely. The building ahead seems locked somehow. And before, of course, we put the flower into the vase, this time we're going to talk to all the vases that have flowers and take the flowers out of them. A big flower vase with a white flower in it. Take out the flower. Yes. The green light turned red. Put the flower back in. No. A door with 4 colored lights. The door opened. Fascinating. You've done the opposite of what I expected. A delightful surprise. How did you know? I wonder. Perhaps you're different. Or perhaps you cheated. How odd. Regardless, I advise you not to mess with things that don't belong to you. It's not safe for you. As you know, in this place, things are not always what they seem. The answers you're looking for are not yours to take. You're not ready to learn the truth. And the truth is not willing to be learned by you. I can't stop you from coming. Just know that if you do, you will be killed. Such is the way of our world. Whoa, weird dream. Everyone must be gone already. Looks like it's 11. I should get to it. Oh no. You moved it. I didn't, I swear. You know I hate this type of thing. This can't possibly be happening. It's spelled die. Oh my. Oh no. Stop joking around. This is serious. Ah. We should not have played this. I told you. We're going to be cursed. What was that? Is that a ghost? We summoned a ghost? You're making too much noise. Oh, it's just Cat. What's with the crazy knocking? What was that for? Did that spook you? You're not supposed to be here, you know? I could say the same about you. Why are you here? Actually, say hello to the new member of the occult club. I had the wonderful opportunity to meet all of the members yesterday. I don't recall seeing you there. You three are not part of the club, are you? That's funny. I didn't pin you of all people as the occult type, Cat. That's because I'm not. Hey! We were doing something here. I'll save you the trouble. All three of you moved it. What? The planchette. From your game. You all moved it. There's no ghost in the room. There's a simple scientific explanation. It's called the ideomotor effect. Simply put, just like your body reacts to pain reflexively, it may also react to the idea and move on its own. It pretty much bypasses the part of the brain which we use for conscious behavior. It's not all that different from blinking or breathing. The effect is even stronger when a bunch of gullible people who are desperate to believe in ghost stories get together and play. There was an experiment where the players were blindfolded and suddenly the ghost could no longer spell messages. You can try it if you don't believe me. In other words, your mysterious answer from beyond are really just your imaginations playing tricks on you. Great job killing the mood. You must be fun at parties. Thanks a lot, Cat. Always a pleasure. Alright, time to search. I should go over my notes to make sure I don't forget anything. And do just that, look over your notes. That's always in your inventory. Here you're gonna find, candles, your lighter, and the ritual notes, but we're gonna review the ritual notes. I need 3 rooms, 12 candles, a lighter, a rune, a tuft of hair, and chalk. Preparations. 1. Sort the desks in each classroom. 2. Turn off all the lights and draw the curtains in each classroom. 3. Draw a path going through the 3 rooms with chalk. 4. In the middle room, place 1 candle on each desk. 5. Light the candles and wait at least 5 minutes. After waiting, 6. Burn the tuft of hair on one of the candles. 7. Blow out all the candles. 8. Close your eyes and count to 100. 9. Open your eyes and then question marks. Alright, so I need to search the school for the items first. The room should be in this room. Somewhere. Okay, so while we're in here, we're going to grab another achievement. But first, go over to this blackboard here and pick up the chalk. There's some chalk here. Take chalk. Yep. Draw something on the chalkboard. No. And now come over here and spin the hell out of this globe. Once you spun it around a few times, an achievement will pop up. A spherical model of the Earth. Red crosses mark certain locations. And once that achievement pops for you, we're done in here and you can go ahead and leave this room. And now that we're done in that room, we want to go to room 3A. And that's just going to be the room right next door. For reference, this will be room 3A and you can read it in the placard there. You'll have 3B and finally 3C. But as I mentioned, we want room 3A, so go ahead and head inside. Alright, let's see. According to my notes, I need to move the desks to the sides in all 3 classrooms. Then I could draw a path in the middle of each one with chalk. Well, I'll leave the chalk drawing for last. I want to gather everything I need first. Obtain ritual notes. Drawing. Should I sort the desks in this classroom now? Yes. It should be easy. Push the desks into the green zone to complete the puzzle. Again, these aren't complicated. You're just literally moving your character and pushing these into the green zone. Every classroom will have a different, let's just call it, puzzle layout. But the goal is still the same. Just move the desks into the green zone, and once you're done, it's done. That was easy. So now that we're done, head all the way to the left over here and pick up this pair of scissors. There's a pair of scissors here. Take scissors? Yes. Obtain scissors. From that, head down here into this bottom row and the second desk to the left over here, or second from the last on the left side, and that's going to be your desk. Grab the item inside, which is going to be a hairpin. This is my desk. I keep all kinds of cool stuff here. This might be useful. Take dusty hairpin. Yep. Alright. And next up, close all the windows. Reading the ritual notes, we know that. So close that one. Now head down here to this, I don't know what you want to call it, cabinet. Some books and chalk. Take it. Yep. I already have enough chalk, but the more the merrier. And finally, before we leave the classroom, open up your inventory and choose the scissors. Well, I need a tuft of hair for the ritual. Should I cut my own? Yep. Here I go, I suppose. Obtain my hair. I never want to do that again. And we're done here. So go ahead and leave the classroom. And now head back to the room that we started in. Always going to be the one with the shiny one, or literally just the one before the wall. While in here, interact with that box up there with the C. It's the simplest way to describe it. I know it's like a moon. Cardboard boxes marked with a symbol. They're sealed with tape. The ruins my friend mentioned may be in here, but I need a way to open it. And we have that. Just select the scissors. Finally, let's cut this open. There's a bunch of useless trash in here. Aha! This little box may be it. There's 3 runes, but the ritual didn't mention a specific one. Which one should I take? It's the weird C one. The other ones, you don't need them. You want the weird C. Obtain protective room. And since we're done with that, go ahead and leave this room. And now we want to go to room 3B. And we're just going to do the same thing as before. Should I sort the desks in this classroom now? Yep. Let's get started. There we go. And same as before, once we're done with that, go interact with all the curtains and close them up. Uh-oh, the curtains are missing. According to the ritual instructions, I need to black out all the rooms. but where will I find new curtains? So that's a new quest, but similar to what we did in the other room, interact with this cabinet. Some books and chalk. Take it. Yep. And since we're done here, again, go ahead and leave. And we're returning back to the room. Should have said that beforehand. And the purpose now, because we didn't do it before, is we're going to go ahead and interact with that crow there that has all the arrows pointing to it. And we're going to make our first save. So make that save, call it save 1. It's pretty much what we're just going to refer to it in the future. And once you're done, I'll let us know what to do afterwards. A stuffed crow. An interesting choice of decoration. Crows can save your game. Save often, since the future is uncertain. And now that we've made our save, go ahead and leave this room. From here, we want to go to the left, and this is going to be what they call a dead end. They're basically bad endings, but they end the story there. So to call them really a bad ending is kind of up in the air there. They're just the way that the story ends quickly. Let's go over here, go all the way down, and interact with this nothingness. Basically, when you're given the choice, you want to say, yes, this is scary, which is that you want to leave the seats downstairs and outside the school. I should be able to find everything I need on this floor. Don't need to go downstairs. Give up and go home? Yes, this is scary. That night, I got cold feet, I guess. I went home without completing the ritual. Despite that, I made plans to try again. However, both my notes and the letter had disappeared without a trace. I tried telling myself that maybe the ritual was a scam anyways. But now, how will I ever know? Dead end K2, cold cat feet. Alright, and now that we're done with our first dead end, we can go ahead and reload our game and continue on from there. Okay, for this next step, it's just going to be for an achievement. And for that, we gotta leave the room. And this time we're gonna go all the way down and go down the other corridor over here. Turn over here and interact with this door. This is the theater club's room. It's locked. I may be able to find some curtains in there. I wonder if any of the girls is a member of this club. We can wonder all we want, and we'll answer that later. But for now, go into your inventory and select the dusty hairpin. I've got to get in somehow. Should I try to pick the lock? Yep. Let's give it a shot. Press A when the indicator matches the green zone. Simple enough, but the game is a little bit tricky. The door unlocked. And with that, we should have gotten our achievement. Now there's nothing else left for us to do here, so go ahead and reload save 1 again. Okay, and so now we're back at it, and this time for real, we're going to continue the story. So go ahead and leave. And similar to what we did in the last part, or if you're just continuing from here, we're going to go to the theater club room. This is the theater club's room. It's locked. I may be able to find some curtains in there. I wonder if any of the girls is a member of this club. So that's our first clue. Now return to the room with the girls and go talk with them. Say, are any of you a member of the theater club? Not really. Not really. Not me. Who wants to know? Well, there's a talent agent waiting outside. He's only interested in teenage girls with a passion for role-playing, though. What is it that you want? I just need to borrow something from your club room. You have the key with you, don't you? Fine, you could have it. If you can do me a favor first. I'll do you a favor. I'll conveniently forget to tell the principal that you three broke into the school at night. Deal? Aren't you trespassing too? So what's the favor you need? Get my notebook. It's in classroom 3C, under my desk. Should I get the notebook for her? Yeah. You will? Then when you find it, please don't look through it. Sure. So, now we know where to go, so let's get out of here. And we are heading to classroom 3C, which is the final classroom in this hallway. Should I sort the desks in this classroom now? Yeah, we've been doing it before. Let's do this. Phew. And so now that we're done, do the same thing we're always doing in here. Close the curtains. Interact with this cabinet. Some books and chalk. Take it. Yep. And now to pick up that notebook. It should be the fourth one from the top. There's a red notebook here. Obtain Ponytail's notebook. Whatever you do, don't read it. Just run it straight back to her. And we're done with that one. So go ahead and return back to the room we started in and give Ponytail Girl her notebook. Walk up to her, select the notebook from your inventory, and read the lines as they are. Is this your notebook? Yeah, that's it. I hope you didn't look through it. Nope, your secrets are safe. Alright, here's the key. Bring it back when you're done with it. Obtain Theater Club key. Thanks. So, we're done there. Go ahead and leave. Now that we have the key, go to the Theater Club and unlock the door the normal way. The door unlocked. In here, come to these drapes or curtains and open it up. Soft red curtain. Draw the curtains. Yep. And they're hiding this image right here. A chalkboard. There's stars drawn on it. But that's not what we want. We need the drapes, so go ahead and grab that. Soft red curtain. Take them out. Yep. Obtain curtains. And now that we're done, we're going to go back to the room. Well, we're going to leave here first, but now we go back to the starting room. And this time around, we're going to go interact with the crow again, and we're going to make save 2. So, very important. Make safe too. Okay, now that we've made that save, we're gonna go back out into the hallway, and this is gonna be for another dead end. So go to the classroom that was missing the drapes, and go ahead and place them. This should do the trick. Perfect. Now, go ahead and draw the chalk. Well, my lines aren't perfect, but it should do the job. I need to do this in all 3 rooms. Two down, 1 to go. So, now that we've heard that cracking of glass, instead of completing the ritual, we want to go out and leave like we did once before. This leads downstairs and outside of the school. I am a little creeped out, but I'm going to finish what I started. Give up and go home? Yep. What's going on? These stairs are making no sense right now. This building only has 3 floors. We've taken these stairs every day. I must be tired. I'll just go down without thinking. I can't get anywhere. Am I dreaming right now? Think I'll just rest here. Tomorrow morning, someone will wake me up. Hopefully at home, in my own bed. The next time I woke up, I was still in the same place. I tried again, going up, going down. It made no difference. I decided to make an experiment with chalk. Logic would dictate that this X isn't here if I go up or down a floor. I'm trapped. I don't think I'm going to make it home tonight either. Sorry, Mom. Dead end K3, academic spiral. Okay, now that we're done with that dead end, go ahead and reload save 2. So here we are, we're reload our save and we're back in the room. Now we want to go back to the ponytail girl and return the key to her. Are you done with it? Yeah, thanks. And now you want to talk with each of the girls in the room? I'm surprised you even gave it back to me. Maybe I misjudged you. I bet you think you're so funny. We have other plans for the night anyway. Whatever you say. She's really concentrating on fixing her ribbon. Best not to disturb her. So, now that we've talked to all the girls, or at least talked to all the girls once, turn on the radio on the shelf. It might be hard to tell, but it's this thing right here in the very corner. Move out of the way so you can see it. Doesn't much look like radio in the conventional sense, but it's a radio. An expensive looking radio. Turn it on. Yep. What are you even doing? Just looking around. And now you want to talk to the pretty girl until you've exhausted all of her dialogue. Pretty much she'll mention that you're alright, and that's how you know that the dialogue's done, and we'll go from there. Say, what are you doing here? Visiting the school at night is hardly normal, no matter what you're looking for. I could ask you the same thing. You already know what we were doing here. Keyword, were. Truth is, I'm doing the same thing as you girls, but it's spookier than your game. A game? Can we join in? I thought you had plans for the night. We can probably spare an hour or two. In any case, it's a one-person ritual, so you can't join me on it. Figures. If you like this kind of occult stuff, why aren't you in the club? Only nerds join this club. That's not entirely false. You didn't bring any other games? Not even a deck of cards? No, not really. We didn't anticipate someone ruining our game. Fair enough. So, how'd you get in here? We got a key from someone. I got a key from someone. She got a key from someone. Couldn't you have just joined the club? Why? Is that what you did? Join the club just for the key? This conversation isn't going as planned. What were you looking for earlier? Materials for the ritual. Shouldn't you have gathered them ahead of time? Now that's boring. Do you always do your homework ahead of time? I don't know what to say to that. Will you at least tell us more about your game? I'll let you know how it went on Monday. If it's anything like the rest I tried, it won't really do anything. What's with all the chit-chat? Are we suddenly friends or something? She's alright, I guess. But she ruined our night. Sorry about that. Well, alright, fine. She means apology accepted. Nice to meet you then. I'm Kat. We know. I'm Julie. This is Saki. And this is Kaya. Nice to meet you. So now that we've been introduced as friends, go ahead and talk to the other girls once more. You know, you're quite the celebrity amongst the third-year students. For all the wrong reasons. It's good to finally make some new friends. Do you, need help with that ribbon? No. I'm just fidgeting. Got it. And now that that's done, go ahead and sit in the empty chair. An empty chair. Sit down. What are you doing? Thought you were busy. I'm just taking a break. Is that so? Are you scared? You're scared, aren't you? Did you come to us for comfort? The only scary thing here is that attitude of yours. She's still upset at you messing up our night, as you can see. It's okay to be scared. Oh, I know. Why don't you show us your ritual as an apology? I'm kind of interested too. Well, the rules say... Oh, come on. You don't actually think it's gonna work, do you? It's just a game, as you said. The rules don't actually matter. I suppose not. Then it's decided. We will tag along with you. You're tasked with entertaining us now. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. Let's go then. Okay, that should give us another achievement there for gathering all of our friends. And now that we've made all of our friends here, for this dead end, we want to go ahead and leave the school with them. This leads downstairs and outside of the school. What are you doing? Are we done already? Are we going home? Yep, let's go home. Really? I guess I'll go get my stuff. And so we went home without completing the ritual. For some reason, I lost interest after that. In exchange, I gained some new people to talk to. Well, I suppose the ritual couldn't have been that important anyways. Dead end K4. Nevermind forever. Alright, so that's another dead end. We made new friends, left the school. And yeah, that's the end of that. But go ahead and load save number 2 again. Alright, and now we're going to go work on another dead end, and it's the same thing. So return the keys to the ponytail girl, turn on the radio, make friends with everybody. I'm going to go ahead and skip that part and pick it up again once we're done and we made friends with everybody. And now that we're done making all of our friends, we can go ahead and leave this room. And since we have all our friends with us, what we want to do is we want to complete the ritual. So go ahead and put up the curtain and complete all the parts of the ritual. Totally. Nobody will ever notice. Well, my lines aren't perfect, but it should do the job. I need to do this in all 3 rooms. Two down, 1 to go. Now what? Now we just wait 5 minutes. Doing nothing? Peace and quiet is not as bad as you imagined. After that, I'll burn the hair and you help me blow out the candles one by one. Burnt hair smells bad. It does. But it's the last step. Might as well do it right. What happens then? No idea. Really? We probably just clean up and go home. These rituals are a scam, you know? So, you're just making us make a mess so that we can help you clean it up? What's the matter? Are you not entertained? I think it's time. Finally. Now, I just burned this. Quickly, put out the candles now. Now shut your eyes and be quiet while I count to 100, okay? Got it. Alright then, I'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 28, 29, 30. 55, 56, 57, 58. Shh. 79, 80, 81. Huh? The hell was that? 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Huh? What the? Are those? Julie's dismembered body. What? This can't be. Kai's lifeless body. Oh my god. She didn't deserve this. Saki's headless body. No way. Can't be real. You know, despite the rules, every so often, some moron thinks they can bring in an entire group. Huh? Who's there? What is this place? I would have at least made it interesting for you. But now, forget it. What? Wait! Dead End K5. Party wipe. And so that's the end of that dead end. Pretty much we chose not to follow along with the rules, believing that it was completely a scam. And yeah, that turned out to not be the case. So, point being, follow the rules when they're given to you, right? Anyways, go ahead and reload save 2 again. And we're back in the classroom with all the girls. And for this one, again, we're working on another dead end. So, same thing as before. Go ahead and return the keys, interact with all the girls, make friends with them, and we'll continue from that point. Alright, and so now we're back, and we're going to be working on our next dead end. So go ahead and leave the room. And for this one, we're going to go into every room and cut all the plants that are in there. Oh, there it is. Just come up to it, use your scissors, and cut it down. Oh no. What are you doing? Is that part of the ritual? What's wrong with you? If this ritual involves the mass genocide of harmless plants, then I want nothing to do with it. Agreed. Are you seriously going around killing all the plants? I knew you were a psychopath. Sorry, Cat, but we didn't sign up for this. I don't like this ritual anymore. Don't worry, Kaya. We're going home now. Don't talk to us again. Once they were gone, I felt a bit guilty, so I went home as well. Maybe I'll try the ritual again, some other time. Next time, I hope not to run into anyone. Dead End K6. Snip, snip. And so, that was another dead end there, where we just kind of drove them off by cutting off or trimming the plants, which doesn't make sense, but I guess our classmates really cared about plants. Odd dead end, right? Anyways, now that we're done with that, go ahead and load save 2 again. And now again, we're back in here. We're back in the room with all the girls. We're gonna work on another dead end. Pretty much the same thing that we've been doing. So we're gonna go gather all of our friends again. And of course I'm gonna skip through that part. So I'll join you once we're done. Okay, we've made our friends. Now go ahead and leave the room. And for this one, we're going to go through with doing the ritual, but stop at a specific point. So go ahead and go to the room. Place the curtain. This should do the trick. Perfect. Totally. Nobody will ever notice. Well, my lines aren't perfect, but it should do the job. I need to do this in all 3 rooms. Two down, 1 to go. And once we've heard the glass break, this time instead of continuing on and doing the chalk in the 3rd room and finishing up the ritual, we are going to go back to the left, down this hallway, and go to this room right here that we've never gone inside. It's locked. So since it's locked, go ahead and use your hairpin on it. This room is... What is this room anyways? I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it. Me neither. Say, why don't we check it out? You want to break into this room? Why not? Can't be any worse than trying a silly ritual. I hope it's safe. We would need a way to open it, though. We're counting on you. You can do it, Kat. I never said... Geez, fine. It's so dark. Let's see what's behind this door. Maybe we'll find exam answers. Or dead bodies. Or maybe it's just a supply closet. The door unlocked. It's so dark. Come on, Ponytail. Don't chicken out on me now. Don't call me that. You have a ponytail, don't you? I have a name too. A dusty lamp. The light bulb is missing. That's weird. What is? The existence of this room makes no sense. What do you mean? Based on the shape of the school, there can't be a room here. It would be floating in the air when seen from outside. Interesting. But we didn't even finish the ritual. What's happening? I don't know. Isn't it exciting? Let's keep going. A lamp. There's no light bulb, nor a slot to place one. So, maybe the ritual worked. But the ritual wasn't finished. Which means either the school has a bunch of cursed looking rooms and a dark secret, or this isn't the school anymore. If it's not the school, then what is it? No idea. In any case, it doesn't feel too dangerous, so let's continue. This room feels different. Is it safe? Ah, there you are. Who are you? What is this place? Straight to the point, I see. Well, this isn't quite your world. What? Let's not get into it. You're doing a ritual, correct? Stop and go home. All of you. I mean it. Excuse me? Kat, if you keep doing what you're doing, things won't end well. Do you know this person, Kat? Not at all. They seem to know you, though. What is it with everyone warning me lately? I need some answers. Stop. Don't cross that line. If you haven't realized by now, the ritual works. It will take you somewhere you'll never return from. If it works then, I should definitely finish it. Kat, what are you saying? Sorry, but I can't listen to this person. I have my reasons for doing this. I don't know how much you value what you have right now, but if you continue down this path, you'll lose everything. Everything you hold dear, and everything you don't. Your question will not receive any satisfying answers, and everything you know about the world will turn meaningless. Those three. Are you willing to sacrifice their lives for your so-called reasons? Lives. Furthermore, your own life. Are you willing to die for the answers you're seeking? Let's go back, Cat. I want to leave. I don't believe you. Why don't you just give me my answers yourself then? Spare me the trip. I thought so. I said what I needed to. Why? Who are you? Just someone who has seen too many humans die. It would sadden me to add more to the pile. Go home, Cat. Can't you feel it in there here? You're all in danger. Cat, please. This feels too dangerous. Cat, let's just go. Yeah, let's get out of here. I didn't sign up for this. Cat, we don't want something bad to happen to you. Fine, go. Are you by any chance the same person from my dream earlier today? A dream? It must have been your subconscious warning you as well. I see. I'll pass on the ritual for tonight. That's good enough. And so, we left the school and walked home. No one said anything for a while. I think Cat is feeling down. Yeah. Should we do something? What's on your mind? I don't know. Do you think Cat likes to sing? Good idea, Saki. Haven't seen you this excited about karaoke before, Kaya. That's a yes, then? Alright. So, we were thinking of going to this place. I can't do this. She's ignoring me. Cat, come with us, huh? Just come. Sure, whatever. You're so good. Are they trying to cheer me up? Maybe things are better this way. I need to believe that much, at least. Dead End K7, Girls Night Out. And so that was another dead end. This time we went partway through the ritual with our new friends. And instead of completing the ritual, we decided to go check out this random room that we never went to before. Inside, we found that it was oddly strange. It made no sense. We were just kind of going down room after room that shouldn't have existed. Finally, we ended up reaching a longer empty room, and we're stopped before crossing a, at least to us, visible line there. The person, the shadowy figure, told us not to continue on with the ritual, that we would not get the answer that we were looking for. Instead, it would just lead to our deaths, as well as the deaths of our friends there. After a little bit of disbelief and a little bit of back and forth, we ultimately decided not to go through with that ritual after all, and left with the other girls. There, Cat was, of course, saddened by the fact that she could not get her answer. But the girls did their best, cheered her up, and that's the ending. So, that said, go ahead and reload save 2 again. And so here we are. Now that we are done with the dead ends, we can go ahead and continue on with the ritual and do it the proper way, which is, of course, alone. That said, let's go ahead and leave this room. And so head to classroom 3B and put up the curtain. This should do the trick. Perfect. So now with that done, go into all 3 rooms and do the chalk lines. Well, my lines aren't perfect, but it should do the job. I need to do this in all 3 rooms. Two down, 1 to go. And now we're all done with this part right here. Go back to classroom 3B and place the candles. Go ahead and light them. Everything's ready. All that's left is to wait 5 minutes and then burn the hair. This is going to be such a pain to clean up. Seriously, stop messing with things. But everything I mess with ends up being a scam. What if someday it isn't? What if you end up summoning some ghost, or the devil, or condemning your soul to an eternity in the netherworld? What if your soul is already damned? Then I guess that's what's waiting for me after I die. Cat, it was a joke. You're not gonna find him this way, you know? You'll just do whatever you want, no matter what I say, won't you? It's possible. Stubborn idiot. I prefer ambitious idiot. So, will you tell me where the letter is? You exhaust me, Cat. You know that? And yet, here we are. Fine. You win. It's in the occult club. There's a golden envelope in one of the drawers, but they won't let you sniff around since you're not a member. Thanks. You're the best. Huh? Is there somebody at the door? So, now that we've answered that, go back to the room where the girls were at. And you want to go look through some of the drawers here. And that's where we're going to find the golden envelope. There's a golden envelope in the drawer. These are the instructions for the ritual I'm doing. Thankfully, I shortened them when I wrote my notes. Read the full ritual notes? Yes. You must play alone. Requirements: 3 dark adjacent rooms, 12 candles, a lighter or matches, a rune, a tuft of human hair, white chalk or white paint. Preparations: start after the sun has set. All 3 rooms must be pitch black. Turn off all the lights, draw the curtains, and close the doors. Using the chalk or paint, draw a path going through the 3 rooms. This path will serve to connect your current location to your destination. In the middle room, place 6 candles on each side of the drawn path, parallel to it. Instructions: light each of the candles and let them burn for at least 5 minutes. From this point, you can no longer abort the ritual. After 5 minutes have passed, burn the tuft of hair on one of the candles. Proceed to blow out all the candles one by one. When the last candle is put out, quickly close your eyes and count to 100. Open your eyes to remember. You must always close the door behind you. Leaving it open may attract unwanted attention. Do not let the rune out of your possession. It is your only protection. Do not bring any weapons with you. If you arm yourself, so will they. Should anything be heard or felt while counting to 100, it must be ignored. Do not open your eyes. Do not turn on the lights. Do not move. It is normal to feel like you are not alone. You won't be. And yeah, there we got another achievement for reading the golden letter, and we read the full instructions. Before we end up returning, we will go make a pit stop, but first we gotta get out of here. And as I mentioned, we're gonna make a pit stop, so leave here and return back to the theater room. Fragile glass. And we were here before, but go down here to these boxes and go ahead and use your scissors. This will get you another achievement, and you'll get to read a really creepy letter. Alright, let's see. There's a ton of useless objects in the boxes, and a letter. Read it? Yes. Roses are red. Violets are probably violet. My love for you sparkles, like the glow of a diamond. I watch you every day. I watch you every night. I watch you. 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 The other side of the paper is filled with black scribbles. That doesn't sound right. And now that we're done, we can go ahead and leave this area. And let's return back to class 3B and finish the ritual. So go ahead and burn your tuft of hair on any one of these candles. It doesn't matter which one you do it. Let's do this. Huh? The candles. Did they just... I guess I should count to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 28, 29, 30. Why am I doing this? This ridiculous game couldn't possibly work. 55, 56, 57, 58. I wonder if Mom is worried about me. Huh? What was that? 79, 80, 81. What's all that noise? Is anyone there? $97, $98, $99, $100. So I open my eyes. It worked. It worked. It worked. Can't believe it. This is incredible. But where am I? It's a hallway. Definitely isn't the school. This is unbelievable. How could it have worked? It doesn't make any logical sense. I was in the classroom a minute ago. Have I gone mad? This is so exciting. I can't believe it worked. If I wake up from this, and it turns out to be a dream, well, that would be disappointing, to say the least. Okay, I definitely need to check this place out. Do you wish to save your progress? Feel free to do what you want. And now, go ahead and check this place out. Hold up while moving to climb up the stairs. A small door with an odd pattern. It's locked. A door with an odd pattern. Very locked. A door with an odd pattern. Locked. A door with an odd pattern. Locked. A door with a glossy finish. You can see yourself in it. Locked. A fairly normal looking door. Locked. Nonsensical pipes run all over the place. They are warm to the touch. Is this some sort of heating? That's strange. Have I already passed through here? I have. There must be something I missed. And now that she said that, just keep going left. Along the way, pick up the key that you find. Am I lost? I don't remember this hallway being so long before. Oh, there's a key hanging from a hook. Take the key. Yep. Obtain fairly normal looking key. And go up this large set of stairs here. And use your key on this one. The key fits. Before proceeding through the door, do you wish to save your progress? Again, up to you entirely. Huh? What's this? Am I back at school already? Let's have some fun, shall we? Entertain me for a while. And in return, you get nothing. Huh? Who's talking? Do you even know where you are? You chose a one-way trip to hell, kid. Where are you? Well, if you're not gonna help, then be quiet. I'll leave once I find what I came for. Bunch of letters here. Go ahead and skip over them. They don't matter. You think you can leave. Now that you can prove these rituals work, you have no way of going back to tell anyone. The knowledge will die with you. That's a lie, right? You're just trying to scare me. Are you lost? You should give up. You will never leave this place. Your mother will be devastated to learn that she is now completely alone. No husband, no daughter. Everybody left her. How pitiful. How dare you say something like that? You know nothing about me. You couldn't tell your father goodbye back then, and now you won't get to tell your mother goodbye either. What if I told you that someone you know is in here with you? Would it make you hopeful? Believed? I know you're thinking you can escape with them. But these rituals have no way back. They were never designed that way. After all, why would you give your prey an escape? Cat, I know more about you than you think. Let me show you something. Huh? This is... What the hell? So, what do you think? I can see everything that is in your head. You should really make an effort to be more lively. You only have until I decide I'm done playing around with you, you know, and then snap. How would you like to stay trapped in here until you die? Do you like it? I think it's just what you need. Maybe now you will reflect on the stupidity of your actions. In the meantime, I'll just watch you rot away. Shut up! That's enough! Whoever you are, get out of my head! My life is my business. My decisions are mine alone. Let me out of this place. I know there's a way out. There has to be. Please. I want to go home. That's more like it. Back in this hallway. I don't like this. I need to get out of here. Just head to the right, you'll find an open door. This door's open. Wasn't it boarded up? Everything else is locked. I have no other choice but to go in. Follow the trail of blood. A beheaded corpse. That can't be. How is this possible? Just saw her a while ago. I don't understand. A bloody corpse. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. This can't be real. It's not real. Right? A bloody corpse. The lower half is missing. This is my fault. A welcoming door. It's locked. I have to get out. The door. I can leave. I can go home. I don't want to die. Why not? Everyone should try it at least once. Notes from the devs. We appreciate you taking the time to play our little game. It means the world to us. What you have played is the prologue to Paper Lily, a larger project we are currently working on. Right now, Chapter 1 is out, so we hope you'll give it a try. If you liked what you played, it would help us a lot if you could leave a review. Thank you so much. And so that's it for projectkat, Paper Lily Prologue, in which we ended up learning that maybe not everything is a lie, and that there are some mysteries in our world that we don't know about. our protagonist Kat spent her time trying to figure these all out, and it seemed it was all to try to reach her father and say goodbye. Somehow he passed before the beginning of this game, and we're not sure on the details there. But she was doing all sorts of rituals and trying different methods to try to reach him, to have one more conversation, say one final goodbye. In the end, this ritual did work, but it didn't work in the way that she thought it would. It took her to another world, another dimension, whatever you want to consider it, in which she was nothing more than livestock to whatever was in control of that area. It toyed around with her, and from looking at some of the other dead drops, we got to see that this was the case, that this other dimension wasn't going to offer her the answer she wanted to, and she was better off not doing it, just living off normal life and going through the everyday motions. But instead she kept, letting curiosity get the best of her. That ultimately led to her demise. What happens? I don't know. But Paper Lily Chapter 1 is available, and that will be next on the list. So, until then, thanks everybody for watching.